Now, Simba Arati's wife, the first lady of Kisii County, she's well known to most of the Kenyans right now. I guess if you don't know her name is Kwamboka. That is the name she was given during the campaigns. Now, why am I asking Simba Arati to release the wife who is the first lady, Kisii County? If this is the first time kindly you're watching our videos, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can give us. Also, remember to drop your comments at the comment section every time you've watched our video. Now, let me dive into the video today. Now, how do you know Simba Arati's wife? Now, if you check during the campaigns, the wonderful lady was moving across the county, going to places, speaking in Gusii language, singing in Gusii language, and actually these attracted so many women. And I attribute Simba Arati's success to her efforts to get into the ground despite being a foreigner. Now she's part of us. She's a Gusii by default. But we are saying that her efforts were very tremendous in Simba Arati's election. Now, there are a few things that I pointed out from this woman. Before I tell you why I want Simba Arati to release his wife, the first lady. First of all, I realized this lady, she's very intelligent. I don't want to speak and explain how intelligent she is. Just to go to the videos that are there online and listen to her when she speaks. She's a leader. I personally consider her to be a very smart leader that anybody in this country would wish to have. Personally, if she goes for gubernatorial seat in Kisii, I probably might vote for her because of the kind of intelligence she demonstrates the moment she speaks. Now, another thing is that she has really gotten into the Kisii culture. She knows places. When you hear her mention a place she went for a funeral, the people she met somewhere, the person she had ever met, you realize that this woman, she's so much acquainted with the terrain of Kisii, the places. You can even conclude that some of the challenges we face, she's very much aware about them. Now, I think this is because of the campaigns. But first of all, I also noted that after the election of Simba Arati, she had a very good plan to support people, the poor particularly. She went to some 1 or 2 places to ensure that at least she has assisted people, particularly those with jiggers in very interior places of Kisii. Now, these are the major reasons that one, I'm going to ensure that I'm asking Simba Arati to release the wife to the public. One, now being of the Chinese origin, we expect her to bring the Chinese influence within the Gusii region. What Chinese influence do we really want? Not just the food, dressing, or any other thing. The aggressiveness we see the Chinese have in their activities, the way they build their roads, the way they do their works, the way they come up with various innovations. This kind of a spirit should be inculcated, should be brought in Kisii, because she represents the Chinese people, and we believe if she brings that culture, it's a very positive culture that everyone should borrow. But now, because of her exclusion from the Gusii leadership currently, she's not able to bring the Chinese influence that we need. You know, we have technical institutions. Some of them, particularly, they are run by the county to some extent, and we feel that if we have the county government incorporating the Chinese culture in some of these institutions, probably this Kisii County is going to release very smart brains and very skilled professionals after their completion of their courses. I think if she's allowed to come into the leadership of the county, then probably she's going to bring in very serious culture that we need to have as a county. Now, people have accused her controlling Simba Arati. I wish she could be controlling him so that we can have things done the right way. In that, because the Chinese are believed to do if it's roads, quality. If it is schooling, it's quality. If it's innovation, quality, and they're done within a very short time. We have some of them, if they have a project, they do it even for 24 hours, working. You know, this is the culture we're asking her to be allowed to bring within the Gusii region. Another thing I want to point out is that Simba Arati has a project to make roads within the Gusii region. He gave a number of guidelines by saying one of them was that he had 9 contractors to work in the 9 constituencies. That is okay. But what we are asking is that if, being that the first lady is there and she's of Chinese origin, let her be represented in the kind of the quality work that is going to be done. We don't want maramming of roads. We want tarmac, because Gusii is a rainy region. If we have tarmac roads, it's going to be easy for these people to operate because of the kind of soil we have that's so slippery. Cars can get stuck in mud, and if we have tarmac roads, even spoiling, so it will not be easy, and that will allow us to operate easily within the region. So we are asking Simba Arati to allow the wife to bring in, if not the experts, but the spirit of that good work that is supposed to happen in Kisii County, because she's present. Now, generally, so I mean that if Simba Arati allows the Chinese culture that can be represented by the wife to be inculcated within the Gusii activities, programs, then the Kisii county is going to be among the best in this country in terms of development and even the culture of working in that region. Now, however, I want to point out that Simba Arati has ensured there's no corruption. That is one of the influence I feel that the Kisii County First Lady has brought in this county. Most of the governors are very corrupt, and I think Simba Arati has tried so much to ensure that at least there are no these small corruption forms of corruption that occur within the county, especially during offering services. Now, however, Simba Arati now, the act of keeping the wife away, the act of Simba Arati keeping the wife away, the First Lady, as if we don't have one, is totally uncalled for. Simba Arati must give room for that office to function. The First Lady has a group of people that she's supposed to look after. One of them is the women. The women of Kisii County, they need projects to be brought on. They need fundraisings to be happening now and then to at least support one or two. We need the program like that one of Jiga's, that she had already brought on board, to continue, because right now we are not feeling it. We want the office of the First Lady to be there. We want to see youth getting support from the First Lady's office. That will help steer the project within the Kisii region. And that's why we are asking that Simba Arati to stop hiding the wife and release her to the public. Therefore, she needs the support. My name is Abel Mukwa. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can give us at C45 TV. Make sure you comment whether Simba Arati should release the wife to the public. See you next time.